uh, and Martin, in terms of the hope for these hostages, it seems like an impossible situation. And with these reports, especially now that some may have already perished.
I don't think it's impossible, and Martin will know more of the details than I will. But Israel has a long history of being willing to exchange in order to get its people back. And often they've done
1,000 prisoners
extraordinarily one-sided. So I actually think before this, I'm curious your views, you've got more experience than I do at this, that there will be some exchanges. I actually think there's a decent chance. Look, some of these people are going to lose their lives. I understand that. It's just going to add to the tragedy. But one of the reasons that Hamas took so many hostages, again, was to set up some type of an exchange. And again, I think Israel will be willing to, despite how awful it's been and how evil Hamas has been. I still think there would be a willingness to do that in order to save human life.
Martin.
Yeah, but first let me say, when Hamas today says that 13 hostages have been killed, it may be true, it may not be true. It could easily be psychological warfare. We don't know. Israel's holding 5,000 Palestinian security prisoners in its jails. Plenty more Palestinians, but for security reasons, 5,000 people, of whom only 183 come from Gaza. So if there is a release, by the way, that means only 183 from Gaza. That means the rest will go home to the West Bank. So you've got like 4,800 odd released prisoners going to the West Bank, and many of those will revert to their old ways. So this is a real threat to Israel if it goes through.
Yeah.
And I agree with Richard. I mean, I think, exactly, Hamas took those hostages in order to, as they said openly, to free all their prisoners. So, a deal will be in the works at some point, for sure.
Mike.
Martin...